Busted versus McFly tour. Every saga has an ending. Everyone's been asking for my comments on it. Am I going? Stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? It's Stewie here, back again with the video. Been a long time since another video. I know. And yeah, it's time to do a little bit more again because Busted are going back on tour with McFly. This was announced on McFly's 21st birthday party gig, the 2 nights in the O2. I think it was the first night the Busted Boys came out and challenged them to a duel, if you will. We saw Matt Willis smashing Dougie's bass guitar up, and yeah, they announced the tour. And I've been waiting because when the tour first got announced and the dates, there were so many gaps between the dates. I just knew there was going to be added dates, as always with these things on high demand. So I waited, and now they finally have published all dates, no more in the UK, that is, anyways. And yeah, I've been waiting to this point to comment on it because there's a lot to go through. There's a lot of dates to get through here, guys. So let's get through them, shall we? Starting off, it starts in September and actually finishes in November now. It did finish on Halloween, I originally think, and now it's extended into November, so it's like nigh on a 3-month tour. Really, really long. Let's go through them all. This is a lot to get through, so if you get bored, just skip this. But I'll get through them anyways. We start the 16th and 17th of September at the BP Pulse Live in Birmingham. Then we go to Friday the 19th of September in the Wembley Arena. Great arena, by the way. I went to see Five Star earlier this year. Never been before. You can see how iconic it was. I believe, don't quote me on this, I can't remember, but obviously I was a very young child, but the 90s and early 2000s, it was like the #1 arena in the UK to go to for gigs. And then I think Manchester came along and beat that. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but it's an iconic arena and I really enjoyed it. So if anyone's going there, you'll enjoy the arena for sure. September the 20th and 21st, it's a Saturday and Sunday, the O2 in London. So they're doing 3 nights in London. I think they're doing more London dates. That's not just it, but there's 3 nights in London, 1 being at Wembley and 2 at the O2. Then Tuesday the 23rd and Wednesday the 24th, Utility Arena Cardiff. Then Friday the 26th, Utility Arena Sheffield. Then Saturday the 27th and Sunday the 28th, First Direct Arena Leeds. Great little arena that. Went to see Green Day in 2017 for the Revolution Radio Tour, and I really enjoyed that arena. It's more like an opera house. It's really weird. It's imagine a normal arena size. You cut it in half, and then you take the sides and you stretch it out sideways, so it's more like a half dome. If that makes sense. It's just you get a really good view from everywhere you're sitting. Really enjoy that arena, so if anyone's going there, please do enjoy. And it's Saturday and Sunday, so we know people are going to have a good time on the Saturday since it's a Saturday night out for everybody. Next one's Tuesday the 30th, P&J Live, Aberdeen, Scotland. P&J. Peanut Butter Jelly, what company is that? Anyway, they're going to Scotland, Aberdeen. Then they're going to 2 nights, Thursday the 2nd, Friday the 3rd, the Hydro in Glasgow. Never been, would love to go there though. I've heard it's a really good arena. Then October the 6th, Utility Arena Cardiff. Then Tuesday the 7th and Wednesday the 8th, the M&S Bank Arena in Liverpool. Then, my hometown, Utility Arena, Newcastle, Friday the 10th, Saturday the 11th, and Sunday the 12th. 3 nights in Newcastle. I think, so far, that's the biggest number of nights in a row. I know they're going back to the O2, end of October and November. We'll get that in a minute. So that's like 5 nights at the O2, but that's the biggest nights in a row, if that makes sense. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So yeah, that's Newcastle, my hometown. Anyway, moving on. Tuesday the 14th and Wednesday the 15th, Motorpoint Arena, Nottingham. Friday the 17th and Saturday the 18th, Manchester Arena. Went there last year to see Blink. Nice little arena as well. It was a bit of a weird atmosphere because I've never been before. You know what happened with the Manchester attack, and yeah, it was bizarre. It was one of those feelings where I enjoyed myself, but when we're walking out, I was just like, it's said eerie atmosphere. I don't feel right. And we walked out the area that happened because that's where the parking area was. There's a little door there. But the arena itself, great little arena. It's kind of like dug into the ground. So you think you're on a ground floor when you walk into the arena itself, on the concourse around it, but you're actually high up. It's maybe its highest point or second highest point, I'm not sure. And you actually go down into the arena. Great little arena. I'm surprised only playing Manchester 2 dates, so I thought it would be 3. But anyway, so that's 17th and 18th of October. Monday the 20th and Sunday the 26th, 3 arena in Dublin. So they're going to Ireland again, which is really, really good. 2 nights as well. Then 21st and 22nd, that's a Tuesday and Wednesday, SSE Arena in Belfast. There's another 2 Irish dates for you. Then Tuesday the 8th or 9th? 28th, Utility Arena Birmingham. Utility, I can't even say that now, it's singular. Utility, that's better. Proper Geordie, Utility. Sponsors a lot of arenas. Anyway, they're going there in Birmingham. Thursday the 30th and Friday the 31st, Halloween. They are playing the O2 in London. I hope for the Halloween show they do something really, really good. Really like good fun for Halloween. That'd be really cool to be. Then they're playing again in November, 1st, O2 in London again. Then they're going back to the Hydro in Glasgow on the 3rd of November. Then they're going to Co-op Live, Manchester, 5th of November. So they are going back to Manchester, but they're going to a different arena. That's really weird. Then they go back to Utility Arena Sheffield on the 6th of November. And then they're ending on Saturday the 8th at the Motorpoint Arena in Nottingham, which will be last 2 days, always great. It really is. So yeah, that's a lot of dates. Let's count them quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 35 dates. I hope I've counted that properly. 35 dates. That's a lot of dates. That's a long tour. But with 2 bands on the bill, popular bands, it was expected, you know. Now, am I going? I can tell you I am going. I'm going to all 3 dates. So, on the Friday, the 10th, I'm going with my brother. We're going to go to the pit at the front. Saturday, I'm going again by myself, probably meeting Jade and other people there too. That is at the pit as well. Then the Sunday, I'm going, but I'm going to change my mind. I could have just went to the pit by myself again, but I thought, you know what it is? 3 nights. I'm hogging 2 nights up in the pit. Let's get a seat. Go with my wife, will be by then, and my son, and take him to his first gig. He's seen me play in my band, but he's never seen, you know, someone famous like this. And he loves Busted, because I play them all the time. You know, Year 3000, he's loved for years since he was a kid. Crashed the wedding, lose a kid. Loves Thunderbirds, loves Thunderbirds. If they play it, hopefully they play that just for him, because he'd be buzzing, absolutely buzzing with Thunderbirds. And he does like McFly song here and there. I know he likes One for the Radio. So I thought, let's do it. Let's treat him. Last night I got on the pre-sale for Ticket Tech. Excuse me, my voice is going. I don't know what's going on. I went to Ticket Tech pre-sale last night. I thought, fudge it. Let's just buy 3 tickets. And even if Sarah doesn't want to go, I can bring me mom. My mom likes them. So yeah, I thought, you know, fudge it. Let's do it. So I am going all 3 dates. 2 of which in the pit at the front. and the last one, take my son in the stands. I think we're about halfway down the arena in the centre, like on the height. Sorry, so you can see, or halfway, just before halfway, something like that. So yeah, we are. Yeah, I'm going to all three. So there's the answer, guys. I am going to all three. I'm not traveling anywhere else. Just go locally. You know, I've got a lot to pay for in the next year, and I couldn't really afford these tickets. I didn't manage to pull some money from my savings, which was for my wedding. But I've managed to pull some money out and do this just for the 3 dates locally, you know. If it was like, you know, a one-off gig with Busted at O2, I would have probably thought about it a bit more and would have travelled a bit more. But nah, man, nah. Just the local ones will do. And we'll have a good time. We'll vlog it all. We'll vlog all 3 days, 3 different experiences. Well, 2 different experiences. 2 of which are the same because I'm on the pit. One of which is in the stands, which with my family and be of a family day. So yeah, I'm going, and I can't wait. That being said, what are we going to expect from this tour? It's a battle, if you will. I did see a video Charlie put out. I don't know what it was. I think it was on this morning. Yes, that's right. It was an interview on this morning. Shall we check it out? Shall we see what's going on? I do remember this because I watched it downstairs on my TV, just browsing when all this got announced and just curious as to what they're going to say. I want to get to a part where Charlie talks about what's going to go on this tour because it's going to be something different, I believe, if I remember. Let's have a look.
Indeed, Ken. Our next guests are all members of 2 of the biggest British bands.
And next year, for the first time, Busted and McFly are teaming up for an epic tour full of noughties nostalgia.
McFly's Dan.
Can I just clarify? Busted and McFly are teaming up for the first time. No, they're not. We have McBusted. We just didn't have Charlie, all right? Just remember that, guys. Remember that.
Danny and Harry are here alongside Busted's Matt and Charlie. But before we chat... All right, lads.
Hello.
All right. How are you?
Morning.
Danny, Harry, Charlie and Matt.
Lovely to have you all here this morning. Danny, when did you lot become friends? Because I was under the impression that there was a sort of a bit of a rivalry between the 2 bands that has now escalated to a tour.
Yeah, well, we've never been friends.
Okay.
No friendship.
We've just pretended, and now it's the case of who is the ultimate band.
It's neither Busted.
Just gonna clarify. Busted all the way. I know that'll piss McFly fans off. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm a Busted guy. Before McFly. Always have been. And everyone knows that.
On McFly, by the way.
But it escalated at the point where you ran on stage and smashed up Dougie's guitar. Is that correct?
He had it coming for a very long time.
Oh, I see.
And it was his favourite bass guitar.
Me and my little boy's favourite.
I've just skipped a bit of it. Apologies. If you want to watch the interview, go find it. It's on YouTube. Just put this morning, Busted vs McFly. This is part where Kat's going to ask how it's going to work. We might get some insight into that because I do believe he did say it's going to be something different. Let's just double check. Let's find out.
Song.
See,
Don't sing it to Matt, though. Don't sing it to Matt.
So how is this going to work, though?
Charlie, have you got any idea how it's going to work?
Yeah, so we've got the arc of the show is pretty much planned, and the staging looks incredible, and it's different. It's not a co-headline show. Do you know what I mean? This is going to run like a sort of something you haven't seen before, and we want it to be more of an event than sort of a concert. So it's going to be really exciting, but there's lots of ideas still coming together.
I think there'll be a main set from both bands, and then at the end there'll be a battle.
It's like music.
A proper battle.
Yeah, live music meets WWE. You know, we're going to try and add a new level of entertainment.
The Dave Lee Roth lycra style.
Yeah, I was about to say, will you be wearing spandex?
I mean, you'd like to see that one, yeah?
Yeah, whoever loses will have to wear spandex.
Yeah.
It's going to end with a massive mud wrestle.
Matt wears,
But it's all brand new.
Anyway,
It's all brand new, and some of the ideas are amazing. We cannot wait.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
It feels like the creative is still there to be ironed out.
You haven't got those ideas.
There's
Yeah,
too
there's
many.
too many. Yeah,
Too many. Like, what does the winner get? You know, is it pride or is
Are you
it?
gonna? Because there's a lot of crossover with your audiences. I mean,
Yes,
you know, you've supported
don't get
these
us
ones
wrong.
in the past.
Yeah, there are obviously.
Yeah, just
Can I just clarify? At first, I thought Charlie said something different, and then kind of Matt turned it a little bit. I thought Charlie was going to go in the way of something different, where like he said the stage is set up, but maybe one of the bands play a bit, then the other band plays a bit. maybe alternative like 3 songs each, and then keep swapping, because it's gonna be hard. Well, Matt says it's gonna be, you know, one main set list and then another main set list. That's what I mean when he kind of got a different, you know, thought about it, and way it got presented to us. It's gonna be hard because I always find this happens a few times with bands when they co-headline it too. It's like, who's actually headlining? Because the band that's last is always the headliner. I mean, Blink toured with Green Day. I think this was just before American Idiot, or just in 2002 maybe. The Pop Disaster tour, and that's where my band name came from. So if anyone wants to know that, we are called Punk Pop Disaster. Anyway, I think Blink, I could be wrong on this, but I'm sure Blink headlined it, and maybe Green Day swapped now and again. I can't remember. But anyway, it's hard to decide who goes on last, you know, to make it fair, because you know, it's a battle. You don't want McFly playing last every night. I mean, some people will. Some people want Busted playing last. So it's one of these things. So Matt was like, they both play a headline, a set separate first, a full set, then they come back together. So I don't know. It's a good little speculation. Tell me what you guys think. What will happen? What I would love to happen, which is less capacity, would be 2 stages, one on each side of arena. So you separate the fans, but you know, it is what it is.
But say again, they supported us.
Yeah, back in the day.
21 years ago, and now they're supporting us on this tour.
Yes, which is lovely.
Yeah,
Which is lovely.
But
So
we
will
had to
they-
we had to reinvent them with McBusted and all that. You know, like they came back and
Will
we
they?
helped
Will
them
the
out.
audience get to vote on who they think has won on the night? Are you
I
going to
think
have
so,
some
yeah.
interaction as well?
I think there'll have to be some kind of audience vote. You know, we've got a few ideas of how to do that. There's lots of different talk.
Yeah, there is.
And
Like,
then
maybe we
the
cover
losing
one of those
band
ones.
has to retire forever.
Oh,
I think.
And then they just disappear.
And that's it, they're done.
They go up to the rock heaven in the sky. And
Absolutely.
That's it, end of
Never
an
to be
era,
seen
end of a
again,
band.
McFly.
Wow.
what is joyous on a morning like today when
They're going to go into the Liam Payne stuff here, so I'm going to end it here on that video. But the whole McFly little dig was quite funny. But the voting thing is quite an intriguing little thing, actually. And I hope they don't do it by just people screaming. You know? Like, oh, if you're a McFly fan, you want to vote for Fly, please scream now. And then Busted. Do it differently. I don't know. Virtual computer of some sort, a wristband. I don't know. It's a good little thing though, because it is a versus. You want someone who's going to win, but what's going to happen that night? It's not going to be done by judging of what's happened that night in the sense of performance wise. It's going to be judged by who your favorite band is, in the bias at the end of the day. So McFly will probably win that, because McFly are more popular and Busted, and I do believe that because they've been going for so much longer, got so many hits, you know. But yeah, you know, it's still intriguing little, you know, audience participation, if you will. But I don't know, it's really intriguing how they're going to do this. I'm very curious as to how they're going to do it, in what way people are going to play. He said it's something different. Choi said it's going to be something different than a normal co-headline show. So I'm dead intrigued. The problem with these things is you'll not find out till the first, you know, show. Once the first show, you go on YouTube, TikTok, it's all over there, how it goes down and how, you know, how it works out. So I'll be looking into that. I'll be looking at the set lists. I always do. But yeah, I'm quite jealous of everyone that's going to the the first show, which is in Birmingham, because they get the surprises, if you will, because we don't know what the set is and stuff like that. But I'm excited, guys. I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to going to both shows. I'm looking forward to seeing the lads again. I'm looking forward to seeing McFly, I'll be honest with you. I do like a few McFly songs, you know, I'm not going to lie. But it's just going to be an event. It's going to be, you know, something different. And you know what it is? Let's hope they can come together at the end and do a few McBusted songs, or just one. Just play air guitar one more time with Charlie in it, just for a laugh, you know. The main music together. Let's play music together at the end. Let's have one last surprise, one last encore air guitar. How about that? You know, that'd be really cool. It's a good option to have because, yeah, they're battling, but they're friends. You know, it's a bit of banter. You know, let's come together, make music together. That'd be a really cool idea. 2 drummers as well. Let's get Eddie and Harry drumming at the same time. That'd be cool. There's a good idea. See, things are just popping in my head as I'm winging this. Let's have Harry and Eddie have a drum off. 2 drummers, you know, soloing off against each other. You know, there's loads of endless ideas, and I'm sure we'll find out more hints, but we'll never find out the full extent of it till the tour kicks off. But I'm excited, man. I'm really excited. And I hope you are, guys, too. Let us know in the comments what dates you're going to, if you're going to any. Let me know your ideas of maybe what they're going to do on this tour. Let me know everything. What you think of it. Let me know, as much as I hate saying this, is let me know what team you're on. I'm thinking a lot of Busted people will say Team Busted because that's who subscribe to my channel for Busted's content. So we'll see. Maybe the McFly fans they'll attack me. Let's see. But anyway, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Please just comment, subscribe. We're going to put more videos on now that Busted are back touring. Speculation. Let's do some set list predictions, all that kind of stuff. The only problem with it is last time we toured, they did the 2.0 album. So as the date they released the tour dates to when tour happened, they released loads of new recorded songs. So I had more time to fill with stuff like that. So we'll have to think of new stuff. Maybe we'll get some battles in ourselves. Let's get me versus a McFly fan. Jade, if you're watching, I'm talking to you. Some sort of battle. Let's do it. I don't know. Loads of content to come though with these guys going on tour. And let's hope no one does retire at the end, because Busted have just got, you know, they're going to make a new album, I believe, called Matt on his podcast. And, you know, we don't want anyone band retire. We don't want people to go. We want them to stick around for a little longer, you know. We've only got one life. Let's enjoy it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll do a comment, subscribe. Follow me on everything. Link in the description bar below. And as always, I mumbled there. I did really well there. I mumbled. As always, peace. And remember, Team Busted. See you later, guys.